Hey, you single mama. So, if you are recently divorced, then you have a second chance. If you were in a long and challenging marriage, you probably came out of it just ready to go out into the world to be like, here I am, somebody love me, notice how amazing I am, right? Because when we're in those long-standing marriages where we're just trying to not end it, right? Just trying and struggling, it's limping along, we're not getting a lot out of it. And we're also not putting a lot into it, right? Because we recognize it doesn't matter how much I put in, I get nothing out, right? That's how it feels. And so we're thinking that a different guy, a different relationship will be different. And in some respects, it can be, but there's a fundamental problem that you have got to solve before you go and put yourself back out on the market. Now, that fundamental problem is that you think that a relationship is supposed to make you feel loved. You think that a relationship, something outside of you, is supposed to make you feel wanted. Now, that is a fundamental problem because what happens once the relationship ends? Either you end it or they end it, worse ever, right? You feel totally and utterly unwanted. So now your ability to feel wanted is placed in an outside circumstance, is placed in a relationship, is placed in the hands of another man, a man, right? That is not where we want our emotional life, the power for our emotional life to be. We don't want it outside of ourselves because then when things happen, it changes how we feel, right? Relationship, we feel good. No relationship, we feel bad. Relationship that's going not okay, we feel bad, right? Relationship that's going great, we feel good. And then you're just kind of tossed to and fro depending on what's happening outside of you. So we don't want to get our emotional health, our emotional well-being from anyone, a boyfriend or anything, a relationship outside of ourselves, because we are not in control of those things. What we're in control of is squarely inside of us, our own mind, our own thinking, and our own feeling. Now, you have the ability to feel wanted. You have the ability to feel 100% loved. You can give yourself those emotions. And it's incredible because if you start wanting yourself, I want to be with me. I like me. I enjoy spending time with myself. When you can start saying those things and really believing them or saying things like that, you develop this feeling of wanting yourself. And it is such an important skill to want what you already have. And I'm talking too about like your own home, your own car, right? Your children, the relationship with your children, your dog. You want all the stuff you have. You also want you. When you want and you practice wanting what you already have and you practice wanting yourself, you begin to feel wanted. You begin to feel abundant because you recognize all the things you have. When you want yourself, you start looking at all of the things about you that are amazing. And when you train your mind to look for all the good and all the reasons why you want to be with yourself and why you want yourself, then you develop this positive regard for yourself. And you don't have to run out and get it from somebody else. You don't have to run out and find validation in a relationship. You don't have to run out and find being loved or being wanted from somebody else because you give that to yourself. And when you're standing firmly in your own wanting and your own regard and positivity and self-confidence, that is when you can that is when you can bring to you, right? You're giving off that type of energy. You bring better relationships to you because you're not needy and you're not trying to pull some feeling from somebody else. This is so important, and it's really the first step as a single mom that you want to start working on. I can help you start working on that relationship with yourself, that number one most important relationship out of all of the relationships that you have in your life. And I can help you improve it very quickly. If you'd like some help and you know that it's a bit of a weakness for you, please get some help. I'm here to offer it. I want to give you a free session just so that you can see the power of changing one of your thoughts about yourself. Me helping you to recognize one of the areas where you are actually making yourself weaker. You becoming aware of that is the first step in gaining that confidence and gaining that desire to have a good functioning relationship with yourself. So click the link below and get on a call with me. I would love to help you take the first step towards